Mike, as you know, I recently went on a trip to visit some family.
I'm always happy when you take some time off, especially when it's with the family.
Yeah, well, on this trip, man, I had an experience.
Did you do some kind of hallucinogenic with a great uncle? Like, what's going on here?
My grandmother said, hey, come hang out. Take this. No, that would have been an adventure, probably that I wouldn't talk about on a show. But on our way, we stopped at Buc-ee's. This was my first time. And as soon as we pulled off the highway, I knew that we had to talk about it here on the show.
As many times in Ingenious history, this is one of those Wikipedia articles where the scale of things is kind of complicated to get to comprehend. I'm going to read numbers. I can't really imagine Buc-ee's. It feels so far outside of anything I could have understand. So each Buc-ee's, by the way, it's BUC-EE''S.
Yeah. Buc-ee's.
Okay. Buc-ee's. Each Buc-ee's location offers 80 to 120 gas or petrol pumps. One of its locations, so one Buc-ee's location, holds the world record for the longest car wash, which is a 255-foot conveyor. Then there's Braunfels. There's a place called Braunfels, the location there, which on its own, just the Braunfels location, this is one Buc-ee's, has 1,000 parking spots, 64 ice freezers, 83 toilets, 80 soda fountain dispensers, 31 cash registers, 4 icy machines, and it holds the world's record for the largest convenience store in the world at 66,335 square feet. It's very convenient.
Amazing. It's, you kind of get, what's the company in Wall-E? By and large?
By and large, yeah. Yeah, big by and large vibes here.
Yes. There's also the sheer amount of food sold at each location, all of which, by the way, are open 24/7. All locations have a bakery, a brisket serving station, a fudge bar, snack aisles, fountains serving up soda, coffee, and, of course, the beloved icy.
Are they slushes? Like, what is an icy? Is that like a slush?
Yes, but it's like
slushy?
Dr. Pepper flavored or like blue raspberry flavored.
Oh, I've seen this logo before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Pepper one is really awesome. We stopped at one in Crossville, Tennessee. It even had a beef jerky bar. And that doesn't even touch on the massive amounts of merchandise sold or the amount of merchandise my family bought.
So this is a service station, right?
Yes.
Like on the side of the highway kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Did you end up buying a mug or a t-shirt or whatever? What did you buy?
My wife and I now have matching Buc-ee shirts.
Excellent. I'm so proud of you.
And we had heard of Buc-ee's before, but we pulled up to a gas pump, and that's when I noticed people walking into the store already wearing Buc-ee's shirts.
Wow. Okay, that's some kind of brand loyalty. Like, what is this, the first gas station with groupies? Like, what's happening here?
It really is.
You know, I just Googled Icy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to look at the Icy company, and they own Slush Puppy.
Interesting.
Do you know Slush Puppy?
I do know Slush Puppy.
Yeah, so Slush Puppy, we have Slush Puppy here. We had them when I was a kid. Effectively here, Slush Puppies are Ices. So it's a drink.
Yeah.
Typically. Yeah, so we have that. We don't have Icy, though.
Well, Icy is based in Tennessee. Of course it is.
I'm starting to get some kind of vibe here. This is all coming together.
It's big America energy this week on Ingenious.
I guess it is a little late, but it's 4th of July, right? So
Yeah.
big America energy.
This episode of Ingenious is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform for building your brand or growing your business online. Say that you want to build a Buc-ee's fandom website. Well, you can stand out with a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and even sell. Actually, you shouldn't sell. Knock off Buc-ee's.
Don't do that.
But Squarespace has everything you need to do everything else all in one place. You can make the most of the Fluid Engine, Squarespace's next-generation website design system, to unlock your creativity and more easily than ever before. You start with a best-in-class template, customize every design detail with reimagined drag-and-drop technology for desktop or mobile. You can stretch your imagination online with Fluid Engine. It's built in and ready to go on any new Squarespace site. And you can be confident you'll stand out in any inbox with Squarespace email campaigns. Encourage visitors to sign up as email subscribers and start them on the journey to becoming loyal customers. Just start with an email template and customize it by applying your brand ingredients like your site colors and logo. Plus, built-in analytics measure the impact of every send. And you can organize your content in the new asset library. Upload, organize, and access all of your content from one place. There's no more scrambling to find the right content. Manage all your files from one central hub and use them across the Squarespace platform. Absolutely love building on Squarespace, and these new tools are really awesome. I just started putting together a website for a parent-teacher organization at one of my kids' schools. I did one a few years ago for another school, and word gets around that you're the guy who knows how to build websites. And this new stuff is really awesome. The new drag and drop features are incredible, and you can really build anything you have in mind. Check it out at squarespace.com. There you can find a free trial. When you're ready to launch, use the URL squarespace.com/ungeniused and the code ungeniused to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Once again, that's squarespace.com/ungeniused and the code ungeniused when you decide to sign up to get 10% off your first purchase and to show your support for the show.
Before we lose you to the cult of Buc-ee's, I want to talk about the company's history.
This chain was first founded in 1982 in Clute, Texas.
I'm finding out the names of a lot of places in America that I didn't know existed.
Yeah, I didn't know Clute, Texas existed.
Braunfels, never heard of it. Crossville, Tennessee, don't know it,
Got lots of little towns everywhere. It was founded by Arch Alpin III, whose nickname was Beaver. At first, it was just one location, with expansion not starting until 2003.
For 15 years, all Buc-ee's locations were within the state of Texas. But since 2018, they can be found in Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Kentucky, South Carolina, and Tennessee. We have additional locations planned for Colorado, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, Virginia, and Wisconsin. That's wild. Like, what happened
I know.
in 2018? And it's like, oh, you know what? There's more than just Texas. Did you guys know this?
I know. It's really weird.
They just exploded. Maybe there's some kind of change in leadership there, right? That led to this. The company's largest location just opened in Tennessee. And is that the one you went to?
Sadly, the largest one wasn't open yet when we were traveling. We did see it from the highway, but this largest location is now the second one in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough.
Maybe we go there next time you're here.
Do you know what? Actually, yeah, forget it. Let's do it. I want to see this thing. I feel like I need to see this with my own eyes.
We're going to spend like 8 hours in the car, but it's going to be worth it.
I don't know. Why are the states so big? You know what I'm saying?
It's very long. It's very long. In addition to their ridiculous sizes, Buc-ee's locations are known for their extra clean bathrooms, EV charging stations, and the lack of 18-wheelers. So like big tractor trailers are not allowed at Buc-ee's. They are forbidden. But of course, the heart of it all is the smiling beaver mascot.
That mascot can be found, as you would assume, on everything from cups to shirts like the one Steven owns, to folding chairs and tents, all for sale at every Buc-ee's location. Buc-ee's doesn't have an official online store like friend of the show Scrub Daddy does, but their merch is easy to find on sites like Amazon and eBay, including their most popular food item, Buc-ee's Beaver Nuggets Sweet Corn Snacks, which is a caramel-coated corn pop snack, which I'm going to say again, Buc-ee's Beaver Nuggets Sweet Corn Snacks. That doesn't sound good to me. I don't like the sound of this. This doesn't feel good coming out of my mouth.
It's the BBN SCS, is what their friends call them. As they call it.
As it's well known.
So let's talk about that logo. Over the years, Buc-ee's has filed numerous lawsuits against other chains for trademark and trade dress infringement. For example, in 2014, a lawsuit against Texas-based convenience store chain Frio Beaver was brought by Buc-ee's. Frio Beaver, a company with the logo depicting a beaver in a yellow circle, was accused of copying the iconic Buc-ee's beaver head logo. This was settled out of court, and the Frio Beaver logo and mascot are no more.
In 2016, Buc-ee's sued Choke Canyon Barbecue after the Texas chain started using a logo of a grinning alligator in the middle of a yellow circle, which Buc-ee's claimed is an attempt by the chain to resemble the Buc-ee's logo. Choke Canyon Barbecue lost and now uses a cowboy as their logo.
In 2017, Buc-ee settled a case against a Nebraska-based convenience store chain known as Buc-ee's, Bucky''S.
Yeah.
The two companies had agreed to remain in their respective states and expand only to states where the other did not operate. But when the Nebraskan company showed up in Texas, it was game on.
Don't anger the beaver is what we've learned. May end up being served as some sort of jerky in a super huge store off the highway if you play your luck.
That is indeed the lesson here. Mm-hmm. If you want to read more about Buc-ee's, check out the links in the show notes at relay.fm/ungenius/190. They're also there in your podcast player. You can use the submit feedback link to send in your own favorite story on Wikipedia, and it will go on the list for future consideration. And Mike, until next time we get some jerky and enjoy it on the side of the road, say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.